Greetings viewers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back on my 2013 Subaru Crosstrek, and today we are finally going to clean out the evap box, clean out the evaporator core, show you how to do it the quick and easy way without having to disassemble anything with this Subaru evap cleaning system, refresh system. We're also going to flush out our ventilation, all the vents in the dash, and we're also going to go ahead and replace our cabin air filter. With that said, let's go ahead and get to work. So guys, before we get started, a huge thanks once again to SubaruPartsDeals.com. They were gracious enough to send out this Subaru Genuine 2-part foam evaporator cleaner and refresher and AC intake refresher kit. You can get this from them online at SubaruPartsDeals.com. Check out SubaruPartsDeals.com, your online retailer for genuine Subaru parts. Easy to navigate website. You can search by model, year, and trim, or you can simply type in your VIN number to easily find the parts you need for your Subaru. Or you can shoot them a call or an email, and their staff will be glad to help you figure out what parts you need for your DIY Subaru repair projects. As a big thanks to you viewers, SubaruPartsDeals.com has offered up a promo code Mr. Subaru in all caps, good for 15% off shipping of your order. SubaruPartsDeals.com, a Subaru genuine certified seller of parts for your Subaru vehicle. Anytime you get ready to do any repair on your Subaru, check them out, price them out. They got some of the best prices out there on Subaru genuine parts. So guys, this is a fairly simple, straightforward procedure. Should take you no more than an hour start to finish to do both parts of it. Now we're going to do this a little bit different than the way the instructions on the can want you to do it, simply because I am out here in the driveway, not in a shop with a 2-post lift. Also, it makes it easier for me to film to show you guys the procedure. Now, the way that Subaru wants you to do this procedure is to lift the vehicle off the ground, preferably on a lift, but you can do it with jack stands and jack. Now, what you want to do is locate the drain for your evaporator core. It will be on the passenger side firewall just forward of your lower control arm. It'll be a small black rubber hose. Now, what they want you to do is take this cone and stick it in to the end of that hose tightly. Shake the can and spray the entire contents of the can up the hose and into the evaporator core box. Now, like I said, we're going to do it a little bit differently because it's easier for me to film and show you. What we're going to do is get in the car. We're going to pull the carpet back on the passenger side. We're going to pull the hose out of the firewall into the cabin. Then we're going to hook up, spray the foam cleaner in there. Once the foam cleaner is done being sprayed in from the can, they want you to put a catch can, a drain pan to catch the foam once it breaks down the dirt and junk and flushes itself back out of the box. Now what we're going to do is just run the hose over into a catch pan in the passenger floorboard. You do want to have your windows down, open up your hatch if your car is a hatchback. This stuff can have a strong smell, some strong fumes to it, so you want to keep it aired out as much as possible. Actually, when doing part 2, for the vent refresher, it actually tells you to go ahead and roll down your windows anyway for this part of the procedure. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to the passenger side of the vehicle, pull the carpet back, pull out our evap drain, and hook up our hose. So guys, just to be able to show you this easier, and since the second part of the procedure wants you to change your cabin air filter or remove it, but we're gonna replace mine because of how bad it was in the last video. I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the glove box just so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, and just gets us in there to where the cabin air filter is. So you just pull off this damper. It should just pop off the end. Squeeze the sides of the glove box until you get the stops past the slots. These little stoppers here, squeeze in, they'll come out of their little groove, then pull the whole glove box assembly forward. Set it off to the side, and now we got a little bit more room, a little bit more area for you to see. So guys, I apologize in advance for shaky cam as I'm going handheld right now, but what we're gonna do is grab our carpet and gently pull it back. A little bit different in each different model of Subaru, but pretty much in the same location. There is our hose right there if you cannot tell. Camera's not focusing right now. So our hose is right there. Just gonna grab it and pull on it and pull it back through the firewall just like that. So we've got it right here in the passenger floorboard. So if you're jacking up the car and doing this from underneath, this is what you're gonna be looking for. A little black hose like this sticking out of the firewall, passenger side. So we've gone ahead and smushed the cone in there just as deep and tightly as we can. Don't want to pull too hard on this hose as you don't want to kink it anywhere, so make sure that it is nice and you know, not smushed up or kinked up between here and where it attaches to the evaporator core box. And now all we got to do is start shaking the can and spraying in the foam. All right guys, our hose is hooked up, we're ready to go. All we got to do now is spray the foam in there, whole can, spray the whole can in there, and periodically shake the can until it is empty. And looks like our can has finally emptied out. So now what you want to do is disconnect your hose from your can to the hose for the evaporator box. And you want to put a drain pan underneath and wait approximately 10 minutes for the foam to liquefy and drain back out, bringing all that dirt and debris with it. I'm going to grab my catch pan here, put it in the floorboard, and have that hose ready to drain into the catch pan. As you can see, we already have a liquid flowing right back out of there. So give it some time, about 10 minutes, and we'll be back. All right, guys, so it's been a little bit over 10 minutes now. Pretty sure everything is liquefied and poured back out. There is a ton of junk floating around in this pan. Now, this pan wasn't completely clean when I started, but a lot of this I saw come out in the fluid from running the foam up in there. And man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad to see that stuff flushed out of the evap box and no longer in there, circulating around with the air that comes out of the vents in the car. So now we got that all straightened out. We're going to push the hose back through its grommet, through the firewall, put our carpet back in place, and we'll go ahead and grab our second can and get to step 2. All right, guys, now we're on to step 2, the AC intake refresher. Freshens the air intake and evaporator core. Let's see, directions are remove the cabin air filter, if there is one, and disable the AC compressor if possible. Start the engine, turn the blower motor to the high and full cold position. Select body position first. Spray into the fresh air vent, usually under the passenger side windshield, for 45 seconds. Select the floor vent mode. Spray another 45 seconds. Then select the defrost mode. Spray the remainder of the can. Then you want to continue running the blower motor for another 5 minutes with the windows down to ventilate the vehicle. Replace the cabin air filter or install a new cabin air filter and re-enable the AC compressor clutch. So step 1, we're going to remove our cabin air filter. Just squeeze here, and pull it on out of there. Again, as we looked at last time, 2 years old, past time need to be replaced. Now, this cabin air filter comes with the actual plastic assembly here. It's all one piece. So, yeah, you got a big gaping hole right here, which seems weird for the spray cleaner to go through, but I guess that's what we got to do. So, guys, really quick and easily disable the AC compressor. All we got to do is unplug our power wire here to the AC compressor clutch, just like so. AC compressor is disabled. All right, guys, body position, full speed fan, full cold. Fresh air intake is right here. So let's start the count. Switch to floor position. And switch the defrost position and empty the can. All right, now that we emptied the can, we've gone through all the positions. We'll let the car continue to run for about 5 to 10 minutes, let everything air out, windows down, blower motor still going full speed. All right, guys, so we let the car run for a good long time, got it aired out, windows down, doors open, get all the chemical smells out. It'll probably take a couple more days for it to get it out. So go ahead and install a brand new cabin air filter. And there we have it, nice fresh cabin air filter, much better than what we pulled out of here. Go ahead and install that. Slide it, push it till it clips into place. All set there. Now we can go ahead and put our glove box back in place. Grab the glove box, line up the hinge at the bottom. Push it up till it clips into place. Grab the dampener, slide it back on. Test, all good. Now we gotta re-enable our AC compressor. Plug up, set, good to go. All right, guys, and there you have it. A quick, simple, easy to follow DIY that you can do yourself at home in your driveway. We cleaned out our evaporator core the easy way without having to disassemble anything, take the dash apart. We flushed out our ducting and our vents, leaving us with a nice, fresh cabin once again. Big special thank you to Subaru Parts Deals once again for furnishing this Subaru Genuine evap cleaner and vent refresher kit. I'll leave a link in the description of the video below where you can pick up a kit yourself. Don't forget the promo code Mr. Subaru to save yourself some money on the shipping of that kit. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one.